Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I wanted to do a hashtag. This one is called In Memory 1692. I wanted to join into this hashtag. It was created by my friend, Lady Blind Wolf. And yeah, so I think what happened to not only the people of Salem, but all over the world that were affected by the burning times is a horrible black stain on our human history. Unfortunately, we have so many of those times in our past, and even still in our present. We see people going after witches, even now, and feel like a resurgence has been sparked to showcase how evil witches are. Is this yet another agenda to divide its people? Those who have eyes can see how these different crusades continue to divide us so that we miss what is really happening in our world. To my understanding, much of the burning times happened because the powers that be didn't want women, mainly women, to take more higher roles in society, like that of healers, lawyers, and anyone who threatened the patriarchy and the church's power. Then it also turned into a land grab and overpower and money. Neighbors were turning on neighbors because maybe they had a lifelong feud, maybe over farmland, whatever. But it got out of hand. What are things that we do today that would have been considered witchcraft, I wonder? Any type of divination, including wanting to know the sex of your baby, perhaps. So reading like tarot or oracle. Even the clouds, reading the clouds for divination, using a pendulum. Like, I've been to so many baby showers and they use a pendulum to see whether or not it's a boy or a girl. I wonder if going to a doctor that takes a picture of inside of the body to determine the sex of the baby would be considered divination now, because you are divining the sex of the baby before it actually comes. Astrology, numerology, working with herbs for healing, working with crystals, doing yoga or even meditation to lower your stress levels could be considered. Like making candles and incense. Yeah. Burning a candle. Paying attention to your dreams. Having a mole on your body. Honoring our Mama Gaia, or any goddess for that matter. Perhaps even knowing about weather patterns ahead of time. Like our weathers, we know I can ask, 7 days in advance to know what, that's kind of like divination. It's a science, right? Dealing with psychological disorders or disabilities. I think honestly the list could go on and does go on and on. Who are some of the people who would have been considered witches or performing witchcraft now, do you think? Female preachers, female doctors, female lawyers, female-owned businesses, females in politics, or high-ranking positions like CEOs and CFOs, just to name a few. Even when you look back and you say that there were kings and there were queens back in those times, sure there were, but I wonder how many kings were actually accused of witchcraft or any number of things, being in, having the sight or whatever, or being in league with the devil in comparison to queens. And especially those that didn't produce a male heir. Heir, not error. So, I honor those who have been persecuted for witchcraft by living my life to its fullest, by burning a candle for protection or for love. I honor those persecuted by burning incense, by working with crystals, by writing down my dreams, by following astrology, by reading tarot cards, by doing any form of divination, by healing myself and others using Reiki energy, you know, by honoring the feminine principle and Mother Gaia and Grandmother Moon and even Father Sun, by doing shadow work and knowing myself, by making this video and having a voice, by empowering and holding space for others to use their voice as well. I honor the persecuted by standing in solidarity with my fellow witches and diviners and healers. Thank you so much.